But anyway, so he had this, these slides of pictures up, okay? And I'm just going to kind of explain them as we walk through. I'm going to try and add them in a second here. But so basically the first picture shows, and as you can kind of see here, a lady's walking up before the Blessed Sacrament. So they're on retreat, and Father John said that the Lord revealed to him in prayer that really to change hearts, all people need to do is just come before the Blessed Sacrament. And so, yeah, he felt convicted. And so for a part of the retreat, they were doing holy hours, and they had a holy hour or vigil go through the night, and so people could sign up. And so the first image, as you can see, is just this lady walking. She's just walking up in front of the Blessed Sacrament. Father John said, if anyone feels called, you can just kind of walk up before the Blessed Sacrament and give your life, surrender your life to the Lord. And so her friend was kind of encouraging her. She's like, come on, just go up there and see what happens, And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. And she said, no, come on, just go for it. And so she goes up. As she's walking up, her friend's taking pictures of this. And so, as you can see in the first video, or in the first picture, she's walking up. The second picture, this is what happens on her camera. So she doesn't see any of this while she's taking pictures. But when they're reviewing through these pictures later, this is what happens. So you have the second picture, and there's a light that's coming from nowhere, it seems, right? There's no difference between one shot and the next. It just has, you can just kind of see in front of her, there's a light that's shining, and it's causing the image or the picture here to be less clear. And then the last picture, this is the final image, and you can almost not even see the person, and she's just enveloped in light. Okay, and so yeah, when I saw this, I was blown away. But I think that it just kind of it gives itself to the fact that this is what the church teaches, that the reality that Jesus is in the Eucharist and that going before God, that matters, that does something to us, right? And she probably didn't experience anything at all. Just from her point of view, she probably just went up, knelt, said a quick prayer. But just like a lot of people in the gospel, when they go up before the Lord, and even if they touch his garment, they'd be healed of something, right? And for them, they'd oftentimes know. But for us, if we go up in faith, we too get to have some sort of healing that happens. When we go before the Lord will heal us, right? He always rewards an act of faith. And to one of the mystics, he told them that every moment before the Blessed Sacrament is of infinite value, right? It's valuable beyond our comprehension. And so so that just kind of goes to show us, just a real image of what happens when we place ourselves in prayer before the Blessed Sacrament and when we make a sacrifice of our time, which is the most pleasing sacrifice, right? If you're in